300 people pulled from the water off Mauritania. A teenager in Britain caring for family instead of living like her friends. Arthur Okonkwo keeping goal for Charlton. Michael Agbekpornu signing in Casablanca. The same question keeps coming up today. Who gets to move and who has to stay put? A Moroccan club has signed a new midfielder on a free transfer. Michael Agbekpornu has joined Raja Casablanca from the Spanish side SD Huesca. The deal was completed on the 22nd of August. Agbekpornu is 27 years old and was born in Accra. He plays in central midfield and is right-footed. His contract with Raja runs through 2029. The move gives the Botola Pro Inwi club a new option in the middle of the park for the 2026-27 season. Raja didn't have to pay a transfer fee because Agbekpornu had left Huesca. Ghana Soccernet reported this. President Trump has proposed a peace deal for Gaza. Hamas says it won't be bound by any part of it unless Israel publicly accepts the agreement first. The group's leader Osama Hamdan delivered that message to U.S. envoy Jared Kushner. He said Hamas also wants to see Israel begin carrying out its own obligations under the deal. Those would include halting attacks on Gaza and withdrawing forces from the territory. Israel has not yet said whether it accepts the proposal. Middle East Eye reported this. More than 300 migrants have been rescued off the coast of Mauritania. The coastguard says 40 of them were children. They were attempting to reach Spain's Canary Islands by boat. Thousands of people try this Atlantic route every year. The boats are often overloaded and in poor condition. The journey is extremely dangerous. People are trying to reach Europe through the Spanish islands. Euronews reported this. An American aircraft carrier that has been stationed in the Middle East is finally heading home. The USS Lincoln had its deployment extended to support operations related to the Iran war. Service members on board and their families back home had been complaining about the impact on morale as the mission kept getting pushed back. The ship is now returning after what turned into a longer-than-planned deployment in the region. NBC News reported this. Conflicts are breaking out in multiple regions around the world. The United States is now at war with Iran. That conflict doesn't exist in isolation. It connects to other wars happening right now across the globe. Mary Louise Kelly spoke with two NPR correspondents about these links. Tom Bowman and Emily Feng explained how the fighting ties together. The conversations explored what these connections mean for people watching from a distance. Understanding these relationships matters. What happens in one place can ripple outward. Wars that seem distant can affect lives far from the battlefield. NPR World reported this. One suspect held in Canada after two people were stabbed at a Sikh temple. Police have not yet said if it was hate. Tornadoes came down in New York and Delaware. Storms brought heavy rain across the mid-Atlantic. Two people have been injured in a stabbing attack at a Sikh temple in Canada. Police have arrested one suspect following the incident at the place of worship. Investigators say they are still looking into whether the attack was motivated by hate. That question remains open. The victims were hurt in the assault, though the extent of their injuries has not been disclosed. Authorities have not released details about the suspect now in custody or what may have prompted the violence. The attack has raised concerns within the Sikh community about safety at religious sites. BBC World reported this. Severe storms have brought tornadoes to parts of the northeastern United States. The twisters touched down in New York and Delaware as the weather system moved through the region. Torrential rain also hit the mid-Atlantic area during the same storm system. Tornadoes are relatively rare in this part of the country, particularly in New York State. The storms affected densely populated areas where such extreme weather is uncommon. BBC Science reported this. 4 big saves, Super Eagles goalkeeper power Charlton to shock win over West Ham. Newly capped Nigeria international goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo was imposing between the sticks for his new side Charlton in their shock 2-1 win away to West Ham in the English Championship, OwnGoal Nigeria.com reports. Okonkwo joined the team 48 hours ago, and as a show of trust, he was immediately handed a start, and he didn't look for other. OwnGoal Nigeria reported this. Inherent, founded by DeepMind alumni, says it's AI teammate just outperformed Anthropic and OpenAI at replicating research. Built by DeepMind alumni, British AI lab Inherent released Faraday, an AI agent whose ability to replicate scientific papers could be a stepping stone for innovation. TechCrunch reported this. Thousands of teenagers across Britain spend their time looking after sick or disabled family members instead of going out with friends. They're known as young carers. One teenager has been speaking about what that life is really like. She says she can't do the things her friends do. The responsibilities of caring take up time that other young people spend on schoolwork or socializing. Research shows these young carers face huge disadvantages as they grow up. They often fall behind at school. Their own health can suffer too. The teenager wanted to share her experience to help people understand what caring means when you're still growing up yourself. BBC Health reported this.